inside my head. I need an angel after what you did, 'cause you were the devil, you mess with my head. You lied to my mother, you lied to my friends. You said that you'd be there, but this never ends. Don't wake me up, not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a You're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. You're just a ghost inside my head. Oh, you're just a ghost inside my head.
Rising with each beat of the music is bringing real flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night.
I don't know what the fuck we're listening to right now, to be honest with you. What are we listening to? I have no idea. So, I hope you can hear me. Because this is funny how I'm talking like this right now. Let me see if I'm alive. Let's see. Guys, sure hope so.
Oh, what the fuck?
Alright, we're good. Alright, we're good. Alright. So, funny story behind this. I had this mic, which is a dynamic mic, which I bought for the amp behind me to record a lot of my music stuff on my music channel. And I've been using that for my podcast and any other video I've done, any type of me talking. It's been through this mic. And I bought the Scarlett, the Focusrite interface here for my music stuff, and I haven't had a chance to hook it up yet, but this mic came with it, and I really wanted to use it for the podcast because I tried it out through Pro Tools. I'm like, holy shit, this thing is clear as shit. I don't know if shit's really that clear, but I was like, man, this is awesome. So, in the midst of me trying to hook it up to my mic stand here, it won't fit, and then the mic stand broke yet again. As you all know, I've had some pretty bad luck with mic stands lately, so we're just going to hold this for now. Maybe we'll talk like this the whole night. Maybe I'll scream like a metal scream does like this. So I have to get a mic. Actually, it would be kind of cool is if, like, I don't know, this is just me kind of being fucking stupid right now and welcome the internet, I guess. If, like, this hung down like this and talked, I don't know how the hell I could do that. I'm going to have to buy, like, a giant arm for this, and then hopefully it just works. Let's see. I think the actual mic side, yeah. I think the actual mic side is this side. So if I talk like this, it's actually pretty fucking cool. But I think for now, I'm just going to hold it down here, and hopefully you guys can hear me well enough. Hopefully I can turn this gain up a little bit here. I did find out, though, through a Discord server last night, that if I turn that thing up, you cannot understand me, and it starts clipping really freaking bad. So, hopefully that's like the new mic, and hopefully you can hear me pretty fucking well. So yeah, we're doing Cardcast podcast episode 4. Give them more 4 episodes of this. I only started this a couple weeks ago, but you know, it's cool to do this because people, you know, when you start with a YouTube channel, it's a little discouraging at first because, you know, you feel like no one's listening to you, and you feel like no one's actually, you know, you're doing all this for nothing. And I've realized that not every single video that I do is going to get watched by a lot of people, and then there's some videos that will be watched by a lot. I had over 300 people at least one time or another join that live stream 2 weeks ago, my Raw live stream. I could not believe I gained so many subscribers, so many views that night, and I just couldn't believe it. So then I had a live stream the next week, and I had maybe 50 people come in. So you just never know. So with me doing these podcasts, I guess my point here, with me doing these podcasts, I thought, you know, I don't know if anyone's going to listen to it, but I like to do it because I like to talk wrestling. And believe it or not, I had a lot of audience retention towards these videos. So people are listening, people are watching, and it's not just from me. So if you guys are one of the frequent viewers who listen to this channel, I really, really greatly appreciate you listening here. I really greatly appreciate you joining the ride here. I know my channel is still pretty fucking little, but I had a lot of you actually kind of join me and kind of say, you know, doing a good job, and I really appreciate it. So thank you all so very much to everyone who sticks around and listens to me, and we all bitch about wrestling. I know right now in the world of WWE, it's just a fucking nightmare. Greatly appreciate you listening here. Okay, wow, that sounds really good. Appreciate you joining the ride here. I do sound really good. I get a fucking what the hell they're called? Jeez, I'm a musician, and I can't remember what the hell they're called at the moment. But the filter, the pop filter, the pop. So, anyways, I guess I'll dive into what I'm actually up here for. So I decided to do Cardcast podcast episode 4 live tonight. You know what? I just had a Saturday night off. I had the house to myself, and I thought I'm gonna record it anyways. And I thought, well, if I'm gonna record it, I might as well just do a live stream. There's no end to it. I don't have a time restraint. I worked today, but I had off tonight. Just come up here and talk wrestling with everybody. I know a couple people kind of go in and out of this. I know people say, I'll watch. So, I mean, you guys are watching, great. If not, I'm going to ramble on for an hour and a half on YouTube. I'm sure I fucking am. So if you want to join the ride, great. If not, whatever. I don't care. I'll just keep rambling. Hopefully someone will listen to me. So, yeah, if you guys can tell by the thumbnail and by everything on the screen here, we're going to talk about a lot of shit. There's a lot of, unlike last week, there wasn't that very much wrestling news. And then this week, it's just like insane how much wrestling news there actually is this week. So we're gonna dive into most of it. I'm sure I'm gonna be up here. I'm sure I'm gonna be up here for a long time. But before I dive into a little more here, just want to see if I had people reply back to me yet. Yeah. I really actually want to do that mic thing where it just hangs upside down. I think it'd be kind of cool. It'd be unique. I don't think anyone else does that on this platform here. So, yeah. I'm trying to see where I want to start here. But, I guess the other thing, too, the channel update. Everyone's kind of... I can't talk today. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, and I'm ready to fucking go, man. So, I guess... a little channel update. What I want to do is I want to do a lot of things to the channel this summer. Here's what's happening so far. So right now, I've said this a couple times too. I have a job where it really revolves around school students, like in terms of how much I'm home, how much I'm at work, and school just ended over here where I live. So I have more time at home to do a lot of this shit with my music and the wrestling stuff, and with my schooling as well. I have more time to do it, but in the midst of that, my parents actually built a brand new house along the river, so I'm helping them move in the meantime here. So I guess my other thing too is that I want to come up here and be live for all these, I guess, Raw and SmackDowns and Double or Nothing and Money in the Bank. I will be for sure up here for Money in the Bank. I probably will be for Double or Nothing. I almost said All In. Double or Nothing. But in the midst of that, I'm trying to help my parents move as well. So I guess my plan is I will be up here for the 2 Raw and SmackDowns we have left. Well, definitely Raw. I don't know about SmackDown, but definitely the Raw after shows. If I can fucking muster through them, how shitty they've been. I may just kill myself first. But then afterwards, I like to do it for Money in the Bank. I'll do a prediction video. I will do either during the show or after the show for sure of a live stream of Money in the Bank, I guess, reaction video, and we'll discuss the details of it. And then the weekend after that is Double or Nothing. I like to come up here and do that as well, review it even during the show. The problem is that weekend's Memorial Day weekend, and I always go up to camp, which is now my parents' new house. So I don't know how much in depth I will be. I'll be watching the show regardless. I mean, I'm watching a show. I just don't know if I'm going to be up here reviewing it immediately afterwards. I'd like to be. Just depends. So I will be reviewing Double or Nothing. And then afterwards, I guess we have the NXT show. I don't cover NXT too much, but if something historic or, I guess, big happens, I will come up here and review it. And then I guess after that will be the Saudi Arabia show, which... I will definitely not be doing a live review for that unless I find time. Reason being is I'm going on vacation that week. The day that Saudi Arabia happens, the day I fly out of Pittsburgh to go on my vacation. So I guess that's kind of the heads up so far. And anything else in between, breaking news, the card cast episodes. Yeah, I definitely got up here for all that. But kind of the channel update at the moment here. So I just want to let you guys know what the hell's going on and, have fun with it, I guess. So, think about having a co-host up here. I know a lot of people wanted asking me if I was going to have a co-host, and I would love to. I would fucking love to. But, it would make the show go a lot smoother, I think. Let me see here. Okay. I guess we'll start the actual show now. Instead of me rambling about what the hell I'm gonna do. Let me see. But wow, I sound really fucking good, man. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I guess we're probably top of business here with one of the bigger I think issues right now in WWE is that the ratings are declining immensely. The ratings are so fucking bad right now. WWE on Raw and I believe SmackDown. I believe Raw definitely, but I think SmackDown hit the lowest viewership in the show's histories. That's a non-holiday, and you really can't give any of their excuses. It doesn't matter if it's I think to me, in my mind, it doesn't fucking matter if it's a holiday or not. If you had low ratings, you had low ratings. Trust me, I watched for 10 to 11 Christmases Raw and SmackDown when it fell on a Christmas or fell on a Raw, or when you know what I mean. If it ever fell on a holiday, I was watching it. It doesn't matter what holiday it was, I was watching it. I know it's kids, I know that, but I think that that's just excuses. Like it's non-holiday. Shit's non-holiday. Oh, we had the hockey game. Okay, great. You have anything fucking else going on TV too? You had Game of Thrones the night before. I think WWE is going head-to-head with Game of Thrones season finale the night Money in the Bank. And, Game of Thrones is season, I guess they're in season, I didn't watch it. But season 8, episode 1 that happened a couple weeks ago had, I think, 12 million fucking viewers. 12 million people watched that. WWE had 1 million. They literally outgrown by 11 million people. So if you think that WWE has a chance of winning that fucking show with Money in the Bank in ratings, you're out of your fucking mind. First off, if you have basic cable, you can watch Game of Thrones on TV. If you have, I believe so, right? But if you want to spend $9.99 on the WWE Network to watch Money in the Bank for a half-ass show, and you expect WWE to beat the ratings on that, no fucking way. So, and you know what? The thing is with this product, especially with Raw, it's just so fucking stale. It's horrible. I literally cannot enjoy myself watching these shows anymore. My fiance and I have been watching Raw together. Well, I've been watching Raw for 20 years, just about. But my fiance and I have been watching Raw together for 4 or 5 years now. We've gone to 1 million shows together. Thank God I'm marrying this girl because she is definitely with me through all this wrestling shit. I don't think any other girl would really do that. But, we sit here and watch these shows. And I said to her last week, I'm like, I don't know if I can actually watch these shows anymore and enjoy myself. I think I actually might want to work. I make my own schedules. And I literally schedule myself off to be up here on Monday nights after Raw. But now I'm like, I don't know if it's even worth it anymore. Like, I'd rather work part of Raw and then come home and review afterwards or watch the fucking highlights. It's so fucking horrible to watch. And it's a damn shame because if, it's a damn shame because WWE just cannot get their shit together when it comes to creative. Everyone's leaving. You had Dean Ambrose, which I'll get to later, leaving. Sasha Banks leaving. Leo Rush is leaving. Different reason, I know, but he's still leaving. It's still part of a drama going on backstage. Luke Harper, Revival. There's a couple other people there who are trying to get out of there. But, it's just a damn shame because if the talent backstage is getting offered all this money and getting paid, 6 figures, some of them 7, most of them 6, but some of them 7, and they don't want to resign, how bad is it behind the stage? And it reflects on TV. It's just so fucking horrible. It's so horrible. I don't even know if I want to watch it this coming Monday. I will, of course. But, I mean, I was saying, to my buddy the other day, we were talking wrestling at work, and I was like, I hope the ratings fucking sink lower. I hope they do. And, I mean, guess what? I hope that WWE experienced some sort of, I don't want to say experience, I'm not trying to knock off Viking experience, but I hope some sort of, movement's not the right word either, but some sort of backlash where, like, WWE fans, like, almost protest to where they don't watch the show until they change. Like, I wish one fucking week where all the fans got together on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, and just say, let's all not watch Raw to protest how shitty his product is. And, like, that'd be hard to do because you have a lot of kids that watch it and, the parents don't really pay attention to that or whatever. And let's say they drop down to, like, 600,000 viewers. If that happens, it's an exaggeration, but if, like, 600,000 viewers, I mean, holy shit, WWE be hitting the panic button, like, right fucking now. So it's like, I want them to fail more, almost. Like, they won't go out of business by any means. But I want the ratings to decline more because I feel like it might light a fire in the WWE's ass. We're like, oh shit, we are really fucking up. Like last December, like, okay, we're not giving you the greatest product. We're not giving you the right product. We're not giving you the right people. We're not doing very well for you lately. Ha ha ha. Now, like, if this happens like the summer, they're gonna go, oh fuck, we're really fucking up now. I want that to happen. But I don't know, because we've been doing this for like a year now, so you think sometime in the course of the last 12, 13 months, especially the last 12, 13 months, that we would have done this. But I would have done it. I do it right now. I do it a year ago. I do it a year from now if it's still this shitty in a year. God forbid. But I don't know, man. It's just the ratings are declining. And Raw is the worst. SmackDown is a little better, I think, product-wise. I actually didn't watch SmackDown last week at all. To be honest with you, I didn't watch a second of it. And all my colleagues on Twitter were saying, don't watch it. I tweet all the time. I was at work on Tuesdays. I was like, how's SmackDown? And Muslims didn't watch it. Just don't watch it. You're not missing a thing. And I didn't. I didn't watch it. I don't know what the fuck happened. I do, but I mean, there's nothing new. Nothing in depth. The only thing that was even remotely relevant is that the Hardys relinquished the titles because Jeff had to get knee surgery or is getting knee surgery. But other than that, it was like a whole giant recap. And do you want to watch a show that basically just repeats the last week? It's a TV show. People forgetting that wrestling is a TV show. Yeah, you have storylines. Yeah, you have the same people on there, but it's a TV show. Imagine a fucking Game of Thrones basically repeating the same 3 episodes over and over again. You'd be like, what the fuck is this? That's what wrestling's like. But it's like that for the last fucking 4 years, it feels like. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think WWE's ratings, I think they're going to get lower. We seem to reach an all-time low in viewership, like, every other month since last, like, July or August. We've been hitting, like, all-time lows with the viewerships, and it keeps going lower and lower. So clearly people are tuning out. I mean, clearly people are not on board with what's going on. We're 4 weeks now removed from WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year. So you think you have the biggest draw right now? People like latching on to wrestling and WrestleMania and all that, and no one's latching on. Not one extra person latched on. So WWE is fucking up. You guys are fucking up. You're losing a whole bunch of people. You're losing a whole bunch of fans, and everybody in the IWC, everybody who's a wrestling fan, like an actual hardcore wrestling fan, is just screaming for AEW. They are. It's happening. This revolution with wrestling and with AEW is happening right now as we speak. So 2 weeks from the night, when Double or Nothing happens, I think that night is going to be a ball-buster game changer in the current state of professional wrestling. So WWE can either keep going with this fucking shitty route and they can keep going down while AEW is going to go up. I mean, there's no way WWE is going to have business because of AEW. It's not going to happen. But something's happening, guys. Something's going to happen. I know it is. So one way or another, WWE fans are like the most loyal fans in the world. So eventually they're just going to fucking, outlash everybody and just, I don't know, it's just not going to be good. So WWE, I think we're going to get more declining ratings, and I think it's just going to get worse as, the summer goes on. People tune out in the summertime. People are camping, vacations, outdoors, traveling, the whole thing. I mean, I will be too. I'll work, still full time, but I play a lot of music in the summertime with a couple guys. We travel a lot. We're going on vacation. we do a lot of shit, you know, and if you think that I might spare 1 second less from all that to watch a shitty product in wrestling, you're wrong. Also, I'm up here and review it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to watch the show. Just because I'm reviewing something doesn't mean I have to watch it. Makes sense, doesn't it? But if I can just read the highlights or just put the recap and then review it from there, it doesn't say I can't do that. So, we'll have to see what happens, guys. I think summer is going to be I think it's going to be a ball buster for WWE. So, I got the king tonight for dinner. Let's see, anyone's tuning in here. And you got a couple people coming in right now. Oh, the Kentucky Derby's on, and I forgot about that shit. Tuning in here and not coming in. Dude, I sound fucking amazing. I'm telling you right now. I'm so glad that I got this mic. So. So I guess I'm going to go down to the whole thing here. I did a breaking news, kind of like a live reaction to the Jon Moxley video. I'm not going to go in full detail with that. If you guys are interested in what my comments were, you can check out my channel. It's like the last video I've done. I just said Jon Moxley returns. I don't have a link in the description. I should. Fuck, I suck at my job. But it's in my uploads, my profile here of my channel page, I guess. But the only thing I'm going to mention, I'll just recap, is that it's clearly John. I personally think that the whole thing is a giant metaphor of him escaping WWE and basically saying, you know, I am free. I'm going to do what I want. I am Jon Moxley, not Dean Ambrose. He didn't say I'm not Dean Ambrose, but that's basically what he's saying. So with that in mind, people are saying, because he apparently had the dice on there with a 2-5. I actually missed that. I can't believe I missed that. But, you know, I don't know. Oh, shit. I can hear it double me. Okay. Anyways, I think that the 2-5, which is the date of Double or Nothing, of course, and, you know, the dice, which is, you know, the Las Vegas thing and all that, you know, what does that tell you? Unless it's a giant troll towards us. A lot of people think it's a WWE production. I will tell you what right now. If it's a WWE production, I will literally shit my pants and eat that shit on live YouTube stream. That's how confident I'm not. That's how confident that I know it's not a WWE production. I will eat my shit, YouTube. Sorry. But I will. I tell you what, it's not a WWE production. It's just not. So he's going to AEW. I said this. I've said this since his breaking news of him being released. He's going to AEW. And I will be damned if he doesn't show up at Double or Nothing in Las Vegas a couple weeks from now. But I'm happy for him. Clearly he was miserable there. Clearly he wanted to get the hell out. You know, and this promo, the funny thing is that the video had more fucking views than Monday Night Raw did. Just think about that. That's fucking nuts. So, we'll have to see what happens with him. I think he's going to AEW. Double or Nothing is just next week. Or 2 weeks from now from tonight. So, we're going to see what the hell happens, man. I'm happy for him. If you guys want my full thoughts on that, check the video out in the channel here, guys. Let me see what my next of my videos here. Or my comments. Or my fucking notes. Jeez, I can't talk. Let's see. There's a lot of shit. Talked about that. Leo Rush. Alright, so we'll talk about Leo Rush for a second here. You know, I didn't know there was that much back shit bull stage on him until I read this article from, I almost said Sean's View, not Sean's View. fuck, I can't remember. It was online somewhere. I'm so sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head here. But he's basically saying that there's a guy backstage who used to work for Ring of Honor who hates Leo Rush, and now that they're both in WWE, that he's spreading shit and saying shit to get him out of the company. But then it kind of does a 180 where he's like, you know, I'm not getting paid for all of this. You know, for I guess, you know, there's a lot of slogans and merchandise with all of his phrases on Bobby Lashley's shirts. He's not getting any royalties from it. So it's kind of like he's just finding something to pinpoint on of his like anger. And I'm not saying that he's not wrong, because I actually think he's right with a lot of shit. There's some things I'm kind of like, oh, come on, man. But for a lot of stuff, I'm like, I think he's right. So, I don't know. I guess they offered him a contract for 5 years for, I don't know, I can't remember how much, but they offered him a pretty decent contract, and he denied it. So, does that mean he's done in WWE? We don't know. He was saying that basically, like, Finn Balor and him are cool, but apparently Finn Balor said something along the lines of, like, and you guys read it, that, you know, you shouldn't bring your wife to backstage to rehearsals, which I agree with that also. I think with something like that, it's your job. In some things, it's appropriate to bring your spouse to certain things on your job, but there's certain things where it's probably not appropriate. Can you imagine, you know, working a corporate job? You know, you can bring your wife to a, you know, like a Christmas party thing, but you shouldn't bring your wife to a fucking like corporate meeting with business suits and all that shit. So I get that. Not saying WWE wasn't a, you know, I'm trying to make a comparison that's kind of what it was like in the wrestling world, I guess. So I don't know what's going to happen to him. I hated Leo Rush at first. I think it's probably why he's so good, because I hated him, and that was his thing, that we're supposed to hate him. So I don't know what's going to happen to him. He may just say fuck it and leave. I don't know what his contract details are, if he has much longer left, if they're willing to let him go, which I have a feeling that they might let him go, but I don't know. It's a little sad, because there seems like a lot of shit going backstage with him that he really can't control, and he's broke. Apparently, he's making a lot of fucking money. He's broke, and he's saying something because he has to support himself, his wife, and his 2 kids. And that he has to pay for his own traveling expenses and all that, which I don't know exactly how that goes. I think they reimburse you back, I thought. I could be wrong. But usually a lot of those people, if you look on Snapchats and Instagram stories, a lot of those wrestlers travel in packs to save money. So they might, I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. But, you know, he's like broke, which makes me wonder if he's spending more money than he actually has. I mean, he's my age. He's 24. Let me tell you what. If I had that much money, I'd probably spend on shit that I probably shouldn't buy either. So I don't know what he's doing with his money. It could be nothing. Maybe they really aren't paying that well. Maybe he is spending much more money than he needs to be on traveling expenses and all that. So I don't know. I don't know what that also entails with him, his contract of leaving, and the money situation. I don't know. So whatever happens to him, I do like him. Wish nothing the best for him. But it doesn't sound like he's sticking around. And it kind of sounds like WWE doesn't want to stick around either. So he might be going to AEW. He might be sticking around. He might be going to 205 Live. We don't know. But I wish nothing the best for him. I really do. So he makes a lot of good points. You know, I can't remember top of my head what he said exactly, but something along the lines of like there's a lot of bullshit backstage, and like the dirt sheets want to release nothing but bad shit, which I would agree, because we hear nothing but bad shit all the time from the dirt sheets, and he makes a lot of good points. So overall, I agree with a lot of shit he said, but it kind of sounds like he was kind of looking for an excuse to leave, and maybe vice versa with WWE. So we've heard nothing but like rumors of him kind of causing controversy backstage anyways, so maybe it's a good time to part ways. I don't know, but regardless, wish nothing the best for him. So we'll just see on that. But that's my thoughts on Leo Rush. I agree. I actually agree with him. I agree with a lot of shit he says. So he said surprised no one else kind of speaks up, and I agree with that too. So how we doing here? What time is it? 9:30, huh? How long am I going for? 38 minutes. All right. So I might have Tourette's. I don't know. Something's wrong with me. I mean, you guys, you're the one that come up here and listen to me ramble for an hour about wrestling. I'm a grown man rambling about wrestling on the internet. So I'm holding my microphone because I'm poor. Donate! No, please don't. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I actually have an arm. There's arm stands coming in the mail actually in a couple days. I don't think it's gonna make it before Raw, but I think on Raw, if I literally just might tape it to my ceiling so it dangles like this, like at WrestleMania 1 or whatever. I think it'd be kind of cool. So yeah, we'll see. He's actually recording like a bot for myself to record some vocals with other people. So I feel stupid doing this. What else news to talk? We have a lot of shit still to talk about too. I guess Brock Lesnar. I'll talk about Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar apparently retired from MMA, according to Dana White. Apparently he was. I was confusing me because didn't he take like a fucking helicopter out of WrestleMania to go to Las Vegas? I guess out of frustration. Like I'm a little confused about that, so I'm not really sure what the hell is happening with Brock Lesnar. It sounds like he's sticking around with WWE. For the meantime, so if I don't know, it's like the boy cried wolf with a lot of these athletes, you know. It's like, oh, I'm leaving. No, I'm back. So he claimed he's retired. He might be done. I don't know, but it's a lot of athletes. It's like the boy cried wolf, you know. So it's like, look at Brett Favre. Look at Michael Jordan sometimes, you know. He came in out of retirement a couple times. Look at Undertaker. He's my favorite wrestler of all time, but he's the same thing. I'm trying to think of other sports here. Didn't Babe Ruth do that once? I mean, that was like 100 years ago, but still. You know, every sport, it's like that. It's like, I'm going to leave, and then you come right back. Or you say you're leaving and not leaving. So, I don't know about Brock Lesnar and MMA. MMA is a different sport, of course. It's more aggressive. It's more physical than any other sport, I believe. So, football's up there, too. But you're actually hitting people with every, I guess, limb, if you will. So, I don't know. But Brock Lesnar is getting up there in age. We forget how old Brock Lesnar is. You know, maybe Father Time's catching up on him. It doesn't look like it. But he claims that he wants to WrestleMania 36 and Tampa Bay next year. He wants it to be his last match, last WrestleMania match. So, which is kind of sad. To be honest with you, I'm actually kind of sad. But a lot of people would disagree with me, but I'm kind of sad that he might be leaving and retiring. So he'll get, if that really is true and it's like promoted and all that, he'll probably get a standing ovation. He'll probably get what he deserves, fan-wise. So, I don't know. Maybe he is done with everything. Maybe he just wants to be done. So, I don't blame the guy. He's done a lot of shit in his career with football and wrestling and amateur wrestling and MMA, and he's done a lot. So, you know, maybe it's time to wrap it up for him. Maybe he's getting old and he just wants to be done. So, and I think he's only what? He's probably almost 40 now, right? God, Brock has to be up there. How old is Brock Lesnar? Because he was 24 in 2002. So that make him 41. Yeah, shit, he's older than I thought. Yeah, Brock was 41. So, you know, maybe he wants to be done. I don't blame the guy. So, but there's that. And I'm gonna report it. Brock Lesnar is sounds like he's kind of winding down. So, have to watch that, I guess, throughout the summer and see what happens. So, but he hasn't appeared since WrestleMania. He may make a surprise appearance, maybe towards SummerSlam. I think they'll keep him off TV until the Fox deal. My personal opinion. Yeah. So, let's see. One thing we'll talk about too is, I guess I'll talk about that too. The Firefly Funhouse episode 2, I guess, of them. Yeah, it was. There was the only thing that I was looking forward to in Raw. The only thing I was looking forward to was the Firefly Funhouse, and I said it last week. I said 2 weeks ago. The best thing about Raw is the Firefly Funhouse, and it's not even live. It's a pre-fucking tape they could do on YouTube. But they're putting it on national television. People will stuck around for that. That's the only thing that's drawing in viewers right now, is that. I last week was looking forward to this new Bray Wyatt promo and this new video for all week, and I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait, any longer for it. And finally, it came up, and it was still good. It was still really good. It was definitely more creepier. It was a lot more darker at the end. It was a lot darker. The sociopath thing, the pissing off of Abigail or whatever it is, Abby. So I don't. I expect more of that to happen soon. My only complaint is that they just need to do something different every week, which they are, it seems like. So week 3 needs to be something kind of maybe more darker, more creepier in the same light. Because first week was kind of like, yay, and next week, this week was kind of like creepy. And now I think maybe the next week they need to do something in between, make it, like holy shit. And then maybe have him appear at Money in the Bank somehow, maybe. So, I like it. I like it a lot. I think the creepiest thing at the end was, like, some of the lines of, like, if you find a light, don't forget to find me, or something like that. I can't remember, but it was creepy. I was like, oh, fuck, that's creepy. So, with the Bray Wyatt thing, we'll have to see what happens with that. I just hope WWE doesn't fuck it up like they usually do with a lot of things. That might be it for that, guys. There's not much to report up on that. It was a good episode. The sociopath thing was pretty cool, but apparently this is something they've been building for a while, and it's finally coming to light, and the fans are really liking it. Not the stockholders, but fuck them. So, so I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. I'm really happy about it, and week 3 should be good. So I just want this little vignette packages to keep happening every week for like the next 6 weeks, I guess. But other than that, I'm happy with it. The Saudi Arabia show. There's no name for the show. There's no build for it. The only thing that we know about it is that it's happening June 7th, which like I said, I won't be able to watch it because I'll be flying on a flight literally the same time the show's happening. I believe. I think so. Assuming that's a noon, 1 o'clock Eastern time where I live at in Pennsylvania. So. But there's no name for it. There's an advertisement for it. They're not even saying Saudi Arabia. They're saying the city of Jeddah, if they're mentioning it at all on online and like that. But there's no mention about anything about it. So there's not even no matches announced for it. But they're going. So they'll probably wait until after Money in the Bank, which is fine. But let's look at my calendar here, because Money in the Bank is the 19th. So you have 1, 2, 3 Raws to build it. SmackDown and Raws to build it. Okay, I guess. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen, but it just seems it's going to be rushed and it's not going to be good. I mean, it's supposed to be a glorified house show in Saudi Arabia, right? With Undertaker, Goldberg, which I'll get to in a second here, Brock Lesnar, a whole bunch of other people, maybe, possibly. I heard this rumor, Shawn Michaels. I doubt that, but just a whole bunch of other shit. So, I think the Australia show was fucking good, but I don't really know. Phone's lighting up here, sorry. But the Saudi Arabia show, does anyone really care about that show? Because I really fucking don't. I really don't care about it. But they're not mentioning any names about it. It's just kind of just Saudi Arabia show in Jeddah, or the show in Jeddah. Weird. No matches for it either. I guess I'll kind of segue in the next segment with Goldberg. He is kind of retirement for again, I guess, but. One people he's already coming out of retirement. He's coming out of retirement. Well, first off, kinda, yeah. He was already semi-retired. He never said, "I'm done." You remember he said with Bill Goldberg, "Never say never," or something like that. Nothing's ever for sure. So he kind of left it with a cliffhanger there, thinking he'd come back. And I always thought that if he ever would, well, I guess here it is. So, and he's probably in still good shape. I'm sure he could spear somebody still. But the rumors right now is that he might be fighting the Undertaker, Goldberg versus the Undertaker, which, as me as an Undertaker fan and me being a huge classic wrestling fan, me 10 years ago would have shit my pants. Me now, okay, fine. The name Goldberg and Undertaker in the ring fighting now is still pretty damn cool for me to see that. But how good is the match actually going to be is the thing. I'll be happy if the match does happen with Bill Goldberg and Undertaker. If it does happen, great. I'll watch it. I'll support it. I just don't think the match is going to be that good. They're both up there. Undertaker doesn't wrestle as well as he used to, and I hate saying it because he's a hate wrestler. And Bill Goldberg, He's never the most technique wrestler out there, but he's still throwing a good match, kicking ass. But I don't know. If that match is going to happen, I'm okay with it. And it's never happened before. Something new, I suppose. I just don't think the match is going to be that good. So we'll have to see. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Chris? What's up, Carnage? How you guys doing tonight, huh? Yeah, I mean, there's a shit ton of news tonight. I'm just kind of going over everything. Goldberg is in way better shape than Undertaker, though. Yo, my God, yeah, dude. Bill is just a fucking animal. I think he could wrestle. How old is Bill? Like 50, right? It has to be up there. But Undertaker, he's so fucking fragile nowadays, you know? It's just weird. It's just weird. I would be okay with the match actually happening, but like I said, how good is a match going to be, you know? Taker does look better. Taker does look a lot better. If you look at WrestleMania 33 and 34, at 33 he kind of had like a gut, like a pregnant gut, kind of like a beer belly gut, I guess. But then you look at WrestleMania 34, you know, I remember last year watching, like, I said to my friends, like, my God, he looks fucking ripped now. He looks a hell lot better than he did a year ago. And even during the Super Showdown in Australia, and even the Saudi Arabia show, he still looked pretty good. Hell, even when he was with that whole Elias thing last week, he still looked pretty fucking good. So, or not last week, I'm sorry. Like 3 weeks ago, he looked pretty good there too. But I love him. He's my favorite wrestler. I just don't know if it's going to be that good of a match. But I'm okay with the match, though. It's something new. I can't bitch about that. It's something new. We've never seen it in the history of wrestling, so... Or Impact to join. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. So, that's just the rumor, of course. That's just a big rumor. But most likely, it's going to be The Undertaker versus Elias from that whole spiel a couple weeks ago on Raw. And I guess, who the hell's Goldberg going to wrestle again? Brock? I don't want to see that. Roman? Maybe, actually. Might be. Maybe. I don't know. I had to hold this mic. I guess you saw us, and I had to hold this mic. My mic stand took a shit, and it's a new mic. So I kind of want to do it like this. I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know how to be on my face, though. But anyways, I want Jon Moxley to be over with his old friend, Sammy. Yeah, man. The whole Jon Moxley thing is really fucking interesting. Because a lot of people think that's a WWE production, and I said earlier, I was like, I would eat my own shit if it's the WWE production. I just don't know. It's just not a WWE production. I just don't see it as a WWE production. You know, there was a lot of metaphors for you know, kind of hinting towards that it was about WWE. There was a lot of, I guess, jabs, if you will, because there was that like red and blue lights. I guess, Raw and SmackDowns. I don't know. SmackDown stars are going to be on Raw, supposedly. Oh, really, dude? Seriously? When? Like, soon? Or just, like, in the next, future, I guess? Like, next couple months? Are you talking about, like, when the, I guess when they go to Fox? Or are you talking about, like, over summer? Because the Fox one makes sense. I think the brand split is fucking pointless right now, but I didn't even hear about that. That's odd. That's weird. Yeah, Jon Moxley, man. I'm excited for that. I think he's going to get AEW, guys. I think he's going to show up double or nothing. Dub. So, I don't know. There's a lot of news. I haven't hit halfway through my fucking notes yet. And my voice is already tired. I should have bought beer. So. Oh, Carnage is unknown user. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Unknown user, buddy. How you doing, man? I'm sorry. I misread that. Hey, thanks, buddy, for joining in. I appreciate that. I really do. Just going to take a look here. Have I anything else in my notes? Actually, I don't have that much more to talk about, to be honest with you, in my podcast here. The other thing I want to mention is that Money in the Bank seems to be shaping up to be an okay show. joining Impact over. Oh, joining OBE wouldn't work. I just don't know if it would benefit him. I mean, if you think that he's going to go somewhere that is beneficial to him, you know, and I'm sure AEW is going to throw more money at him than anybody else, probably. I could be wrong, but I just don't know if Impact can afford him and use him well. You know, John Goodman is not dumb by any means. So I think he's going to go where he thinks he best fits at. And just looking at this promo video, the character is kind of, I guess, portraying now. It might just fit the AEW style, I guess, you know. Wrestling Talk Show, buddy. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate that. Just kind of talking about wrestling tonight and just kind of hanging out and, you know, chilling over here and just talking all the news in wrestling. There's a lot of news this week. So, hey, bud, thanks for subscribing. What the hell took you so long? I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Thanks, bud. I really appreciate that. I gotta move that. Brock Lesnar's in the way, fucking bastard. Move him up here. Yeah, it's interesting. It is, isn't it? I don't know if... I just think Jon Moxley... I just think the character just fits better in AEW. I never watched him before WWE. To be honest, I didn't really know him until he got to WWE. But I was aware of the Jon Moxley character after I had kind of discovered him. You know? Gonna be babyface, never was. No, I wouldn't expect him to be babyface. I think Jon Moxley is better as a heel. I think John Goodman is better as a heel as well, just in general, just the way he can portray his characters. Dean Ambrose was definitely a heel. I hated it when they tried to make him babyface. It sucked. I hated it. I thought it was hokey and cheesy. I think that feud with him and Seth Rollins about 3 years ago, where he like put that green mist in Seth Rollins, like, what the fuck was it, like a briefcase or something like that. That was not good. It just felt stupid. It felt forced. And that smile at the end, I just didn't like it. You know. I think he's going to AEW at number 25. You know. I will, man. I'll watch that. Thank you. I think he's going to be to AEW. Look at the number 25. Yeah, I was saying about that too earlier. That it seems like he is really referencing. I really think overall he made it seem like he escaped from jail, WWE, and is rolling the dice, taking a chance at 2-5 AEW Double or Nothing, and now I'm Jon Moxley. That's how I feel like it looks like, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I think he's going to W. Where else would he go? Where else would he go? I bet he was insane in the Indies as John. I don't doubt that by any means. I'll definitely look up a steel cage match, though. Unknown user. Thanks, buddy. I definitely take a look at that. Because, after the shitty project we've been watching lately with WWE, I kind of need something new to watch. I've been actually binge watching a whole bunch of fucking old WWE shit. A lot, actually. I watched King of Ring 98. I watched SummerSlam 2000. I watched WrestleMania 17 lately. I've just been binge watching because I just can't. I can't deal with this shitty product right now. Like I said, with the ratings kind of falling apart, I kind of hope the ratings go down more. And I hate saying that. I do. But in order for WWE to get better, I think they need to hit fucking rock bottom for to get better. That's the only way it seems like it's going to happen, you know? Just water. So. Yeah, I mean, I think with, him going back to the Indies, or at least kind of making that way towards there, making his way downtown, it's better for him. WWE was just treating him like shit. His character, I mean. Like, well, him too, personally. You know? It's just a damn shame what WWE's doing with a lot of these people. It's a damn shame. Pick hair. As a fan, Kane, they were great as a team. Kane and Big Show. Yeah, man. I forgot about that feud. Wow. Well, it's like CM Punk. You know, maybe they will let him do that theme song again wherever he lands at AEW, Impact. I just can't see it happening. Let's just assume he's going to AEW. If he does do that theme song, that'd be cool. And like I was saying with CM Punk to use Call to Personality. You know, maybe they'll do the same thing kind of with with Dean Ambrose, I guess, or John Moxley. You know, kind of play his music. They might pay money for it, but if they want him, they'll do it. I think. You know. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just weird. The whole thing's weird. John Moxley thing. I think a lot of people thought it was a WWE work. I just don't think so, man. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a work? Do you guys think, or I guess let me rephrase that. I'm actually really tired. I'm running 4 hours of sleep. I work 10 hours a day. Do you guys think that the John Moxley thing is a WWE production? Do you think it was a John Goodman, his own side project he's doing to get his name hyped up? Because I'm curious, because a lot of people think it's a WWE work and they're repackaging him. And first off, here's my thing. If it was a WWE packaging thing, they're breaking their own rules. You know why? Because there's blood. There's blood in that picture right there. Look, there's blood in that picture right there. And WWE hates blood. Remember? They hate blood. Blood and pyro. No more. What made wrestling great is no longer there. Blood and pyro. Pyro and blood. So, just my opinion on that. Make sure Moxley are behind you, and they should put him back in trunks and Moxley jacket again. I think he looks badass. I think he looks badass in those jeans. To be honest, I think that kind of fits him more. But they could be wrong. I think wherever he lands up at, I think they're gonna let him basically just roam and do whatever the hell he wants, within reason, of course. What he wants to wear, what his theme song's gonna be, what his characters is gonna be. And I feel like the AEW is doing too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They would never repackage Dean Ambrose. No, it wasn't WWE video. I would agree with you right there. I said this 3 times now. If it's a WWE video, I will take a shit on camera and then eat it. That's how confident I am. It's not a WWE video. It's just not a WWE video. But with that being said, it's just like one of those things where you kind of hope it wasn't a WWE video, because I feel like if it was, I'd be disappointed for some reason. That makes sense. I don't know why I feel like I'd be disappointed if it was a WWE video. Just double checking here, some guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, give this video a like, follow me on Twitter, whole 9 yards, everything's above there. Everyone joining here tonight, greatly appreciate your support here and hanging out with me on a Saturday night. Head off. Let me tell you what, Saturday nights for me at home right now, my life are rare. So this is a rare night for me coming up here and talking live on Saturday night. Especially with the summer months coming up, man, it's going to be hard for me to come up here and just talk like wrestling reviews and everything else like that. I'm going to do it. I'll do it. I would love to do it. I want to do it. It's just going to be hard. Like I said before, it's going to be a hard time for me to find time. So, I'm a busy man. I think the Undertaker might leave with other hundreds of WWE superstars, leaving the story. Fans tired of this shit. Yeah, there are some dumb fans cause they think they were repackaging him. I thought it was fine. Wait, might leave with the other hundreds of WWE superstars, leaving Yeah, sorry, Vince, but I'm tired of this shit. Well, I think, yeah, the Undertaker thing, yeah, I'm sorry, I had to read a couple times. I'm so tired, sorry. Vince kind of forced Taker to get out of that whole thing over in England, right? Was something he was going over to England, or something was going on where he was supposed to be at a signing, or that podcast. He was supposed to do that podcast, and Vince pulled the plug on that. And I guess the Undertaker, Mark Calloway, I just can't imagine him just saying like, that's fine, no problem. It's like clearly this guy wants to talk now. He probably wants to talk about his career, wants to talk about his life. And Vince is like, no, you can't do that yet. It's just stupid. So him kind of walking out and saying, Vince, I'm fucking done. Yeah, fine. But Vince will just trademark. It's already trademarked. But Vince is going to say, okay, fine, but you're not taking the Undertaker character with you. Be Mark Calloway or Mean Mark Calloway. It was in the 80s. Yeah, man, same thing. Why would they repackage him? Like I said, there's blood. There's blood right there in that photo. And pyro. There's pyro a little bit, too. Can't have pyro in wrestling anymore. Especially in WWE. Fucking stupid. But yeah, man. I just don't know. I just don't think it's WWE product. There's just no way. The timing was weird. I didn't know. I don't know if there was actually like a report on it or not, but was his contract up on April 30th, 2019? And he was a free agent May 1st? Because he waited till 12:01 to release it. So it's just weird to think. So, yeah, with the whole Vince thing, that kind of leads into my next segment here, too. Vince is just losing his fucking mind, man. He'd be the American Badass Mark Calloway. I'd be fine with that. I think that you should do that one more time with a run for the American Badass gimmick. I think you should have done it last year at WrestleMania 34 with John Cena. We're all looking forward to it, so I don't know. What do you think of Finn Balor and Andrade feud? I don't know, man. I don't hate it. I think they're both star athletes. I think they're both great wrestlers. I think their matches are going to be great. They're both top-notch wrestlers. I'm okay with the feuds. Sorry. I'm okay with the feuds, what WWE does. It's just how they present them. That's my problem. If WWE presents it well and execute it well, that also plays into how good of the match actually could be. Not always, but it can. So I'm okay with it. As long as they do it well and they do it right, fine with me. But knowing WWE, knowing Vince, they'll fuck it up. Which is a damn shame, because I don't want them to fuck it up anymore, and it already is. How about the Finn Balor and Leo Rush feud for a second there, right? Backstage. Apparently got in an argument about his wife, Leo Rush's wife being back there. And I mentioned that earlier. It was just like, don't want his wife back there, which I get part of the reason why. It's like taking your wife to a business meeting. If you're suit and tie. If you bring your wife to a big business meeting, it's kind of appropriate. But if you bring your wife to a Christmas party, it seems more appropriate. So I get it. If they went in the summer, man, I would be okay with it. I think Andrade is a phenomenal performer. I think he'd be great. I think he's gonna be great. I think the IC champ. I think he'd be a good IC champ. I think he's a good heel with it. I think I always felt like the IC belt is more of a heelish belt, if that makes any sense at all. But I think he'd be okay with it. Yeah, why not? Let's see Randy Orton go Impact AEW. Man, I'll tell you what, if Randy Orton left WWE and went to AEW or Impact, game changer. It's a game changer. It'd be like if CM Punk returned to wrestling and didn't go back to WWE but end up in AEW. Imagine. This is just a long stretch. But imagine if Jon Moxley, CM Punk, and Randy Orton, three top huge guys in WWE, ended up in AEW. Holy shit, we're having a fucking battle here. That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. And Jericho and Omega. Omega wasn't WWE, but Jericho. I guess you can include Neville in that too. So that'd be cool. I think Randy Orton I think him going to another company would be better for his career. He's been kind of like on the dry side for the last 4 years. I just don't think Cena's going to go anywhere, man. Reigns definitely not. Rollins definitely not. The Undertaker, I could see, because Vince is kind of being up his ass lately about a lot of shit. So I could see, like, I don't know. I could see Taker being like, I did all this shit for you in the 80s and 90s and 2000s. You're going to treat me like this? I'm out of here. You know, but he's loyal to Vince. He's still loyal to Vince. So, I don't know. I think Shinsuke needs to go over AEW, guys. Shinsuke needs to get a hell of WWE. I think and Rusev, too. Shinsuke is just getting buried over there in WWE. I won't say buried, but he's definitely not being treated once was anymore. He was one of the main events for WrestleMania last year. And now he's like hardly in a show anymore. I think Shinsuke needs to go over with his buddies over in AEW. With Kenny and almost Undisputed. That'd be kind of cool. Young Bucks. All of his New Japan buddies. We almost lost AJ Styles, though, right? Was that rumor that he was going to leave and he resigned, supposedly, right? I think he did actually resign, though. I think we almost lost AJ Styles. I'm surprised we didn't. But I'm sure WWE just paid him a shit ton of money to stay. A lot of money. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I need to discuss real fast here. The only thing I mentioned so far that I haven't mentioned so far is that Daniel Bryan has been cleared to wrestle again. Thank God. I said before, I think Daniel Bryan, if he needs to retire, he needs to retire. His life is more important than his wrestling career. I love Daniel Bryan. I love Bryan Danielson. But if he needs to be done, he needs to be done. But I'm glad he's cleared, and I guess he can win SmackDown next week. And scary for him. I'm scared for him a lot of the times. So, but he's cleared. He's cleared to wrestle again, so I'm happy for him. Yeah, you know what, man? I don't want to see a whole bunch of talent going over to the WWE talent going to AEW. Could be kind of like a WCW thing where you take all these talents from WWE and create them over in WCW, make them big. But then you have all these name star players and not doing anything over there. While you have all these new players over in WWE in the 90s getting bigger than the original big names, I guess. So not that would happen, but I think if AEW is going to rise to the occasion, sure, they might have some big people and names on there already, but they need to create their own superstars of their own. That's where WCW kind of lacked. They did with Sting and Goldberg, but everyone else in that show was already a self-made name. Undertaker. I don't know if I mean, here's the thing. WWE is so. Their roots are so deep in business and money and corporations, all that. I just don't see their empire going down anytime soon. I don't think WWE is going to be done. I think they could get hurt. I think they might suffer. They might, hit a low blow or two, no pun intended. But I don't think they could be done. I don't think it could be done. But the other could, suffer a little bit, I suppose. What are my thoughts on Mojo Rawley? Well, I'm okay with it if they keep up with it. If they just actually be consistent with it. They're not consistent with it. They've been doing this like little vignettes of him. Since fucking... we had that new era bullshit thing with the McMahons. So January? It's May. He's still not on TV yet, right? He's not even wrestling yet. Unless he's doing dark matches out, and I don't know. But this kind of crazy, psychopathic Mojo Rawley. Sure. I'm okay with it. The problem is that every time WWE does this, it falls flat. Look at Lars Sullivan. Big monster, and there's no reaction. There's no reaction for him. There's hardly any reactions for Braun Strowman anymore. So I don't expect a reaction towards Mojo Rawley after his third week of coming out and wrestling or like that. So the vignettes are cool. Just need to follow up on it and make it cool. But like I said, knowing WWE, they probably won't, unfortunately. Oh, he debuted Main Event earlier. Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. I said I don't watch Main Event is the problem. As that's a network special. I if there's anything spoilers about it, like Tyler Breeze is always on it and EC3 is always on it. And I only know that because I was watching a Main Event live before a show about a year or so ago. So I say a year ago. It was like more like 4 or 5 months ago, but it seemed like a year ago. Yeah, I don't know if it's because they don't take their job serious. I just don't think that everything they write, it gets shot down. You know, Road Dogg, perfect example. Supposedly he wrote all this, storylines out and good shit, and took all day, all work to write out a story and write out storylines and write the show out. And Vince would change it like every fucking time. So I think it's happening with everybody back there. And not to say that I don't think they're taking it seriously. I think they might be, but I think they're walking on eggshells back there. If you write the wrong thing, you're fired. If you say the wrong thing, you're fired. If you, voice your opinion, you're fired. So it's like walking on eggshells back there. So I don't think it's not they're not taking it serious. I just think they're just walking on eggshells, Did you hear about the sponsors want Vince to cancel Bray Wyatt thing? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was basically the stockholders, mainly the stockholders, and then mainly the, I don't know what sponsors in particular, but it was a lot of the stockholders, and to be honest with you, fuck them. Fuck them. We finally get something good when it comes to storyline, story building, and of course, someone wants to get rid of it. And but good for WWE because they kept going with it, so I guess they're going to keep going with it. But it just figures. I mean, it's not even that bad. I get it, but it's not even that bad. I don't have a kid, but if I had a kid, I wouldn't watch it. It's not that bad. Take it fucking easy. If I would not be surprised to go to Goldberg versus Lars. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Watch Great Team book it, but I don't want to see Goldberg back into B. I'm done with them part-timers, man. Yeah, the part-timer things are kind of getting old with me as well, man. I think Brock Lesnar's, and like I said, I love The Undertaker, but The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Hunter, Triple H. I don't know. I'm kind of getting done with it too. If they're gonna do Goldberg versus Lars Sullivan, you got to put Lars over. Can you imagine him saying Lars Sullivan defeated the great Bill Goldberg? When Brock Lesnar hardly did, and this guy beats him clean. You got to put him over, I think. Yeah, I mean, the Bray Wyatt thing is awesome. The Bray Wyatt thing is the best thing on Raw. And I say Raw. They do both show on both shows, but they debut the new vignettes on Raw. And like I was saying, I was really happy. When I watched Raw, that's the only thing I looked forward to last week. That was the only thing I was looking forward to. I was like, man, I can't wait for the Bray Wyatt thing. Can't wait with the Bray Wyatt thing. That's going to suck. Everything else is going to suck. And I was right. Everything else fucking sucked on Raw. But the Bray Wyatt thing. And did you notice that the only thing that didn't suck on Raw was the one thing that wasn't live? They could have shown that on YouTube. They could have shown that on Instagram. They could have shown that on Twitter. But they showed this pre-taped video on live TV. And it wasn't even live. And it was the best thing on the show. Just think about that for a sec, Yeah, but I know you meant. I know the sponsors. Yeah. Do you know what sponsors in particular? I don't know any particular sponsors. All I know is the couple of the stockholders, the big stockholders, I suppose. Yeah, Bray Wyatt, the snap. Yeah, there's something a little eerie behind that, little creepy, if you will. Just don't know what they're gonna do. I gotta stand up for a second, cause like, oh god, fucking back, dude. Exercise and shit. Like my Domino's logo. I work now. Yeah, Bray Wyatt. The whole thing he's gonna snap, man. The guy is gonna snap. I don't know who's he gonna fight. The first person he's gonna fight. Who do you guys think he's gonna fight first? Fucking back, dude. I gotta buy a gaming chair. Maybe with this YouTube shit, I'll buy a new gaming chair and a new chair, so I don't have to have my back on fire every time I sit down in this fucking old chair. I bought it at Walmart for $20 4 years ago. And it's covered in hair, and it's falling apart, and it's gross. But who do you guys think Bray Wyatt's going to fight at whoever is first? Or better question, what do you think he's going to do first? How are we doing here? A couple new subscribers tonight. Wow. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for everyone who's joining here tonight. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just looking to see any news coming out with any wrestling at all. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Not really seeing much at the moment here, actually, at all. But that's it for Cardcast, guys, for episode 4. I had nothing else to say. I really don't. There's nothing else to report. A lot of news, but I've been up here for like, I guess it's been an hour and a half. Jesus Christ. Did anyone have any last final words or anything you want to bring up before I head the hell out of here? I'll stay up here. If you guys want to stay up here and talk, I'll talk. I'll stay up here. But I have nothing else to really report, I don't think, or even want to talk about. If you guys joined late, you guys can rewind and watch everything I was talking about earlier. I rambled for a little bit about the ratings for a while. I feel like that was the biggest story of the week, for the most part. But I have nothing else to really report. Let's see. That's it. That's really it. So, I guess any final words from the choir, because if not, I'm going to get the hell out of here and kind of enjoy the rest of my night. Might play some, I might actually think about it now. I think I'll just switch my setup here, but, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm actually going to play, we're going to play some WWF No Mercy. I'm going to switch my mics here real fast here. Let's, give me 1 second, I switch mics real fast. Alright, unfortunately, we're back to the kind of shitty mic for the moment here until I get an actual good mic stand. Is there a mic stand here? Can you imagine if John Moxley and Bray Wyatt somehow intervene one another in WWE? Not happen now, but that'd be kind of cool. Let's see. I have to get my gaming capture up here. Okay, I think I'm still good here. We'll play some, where the hell is it? Play some good old WWF No Mercy if I can find it. If I can find it. It's interesting what's going to happen to John Moxley. It really is. I don't know if it's going to be, oh, here it is. Fuck. It could be one of those things where it's hype, and nothing. It seems like it seems to be a thing a lot of things lately. I want to play for a minute here, I guess. Oh, Day of Reckoning 2. Shit, I should play that, man. That'd be hilarious. You can hear me, right? Okay, we're good. Not probably as clear as well as I like it to be. I gotta buy that mic stand, dude. That mic is so fucking awesome. Let me get this game catcher up. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Let's get the hell out of me. If you guys are new to the channel, I had a couple people coming in and out. You can subscribe to me, follow me on here. I do accept donations. I would appreciate it. Not necessary, but I like to keep the channel going. So sometimes it's a little easier for me to, balance both worlds, I suppose. So anything will help. I really greatly appreciated it. Even just a follow, I would appreciate immensely. So, so thank you to anybody who's following me. I really do. Let me try to. I should get Day of Reckoning. I could get Day of Reckoning on here, but I'm trying to. Fuck, how did I do this last time, man? I'm not sure how I did this last time. It may not work. I got it working last time, but I don't know if I can get it working now. Is it on? No, it's not on. Should be the first thing that pops up here, and it's not. Oh shit, here we go. Just took a second here. Let me move this down here real fast. We'll put it right in this big screen here. Hopefully it'll work. Oh shit. Here we go. Damn it. Keep exiting out. Let's turn it down. Seems really fucking loud. Oh my lord. Fuck. Who does this shit? That's better. 2K games my favorite. 2 games. 2K4, 2K19. I didn't buy 2K19 actually. I thought about it, and I'm actually still thinking about it. Thought maybe I was playing it in the summer. I actually thought about putting different like section onto my channel to like dedicated to like kind of like a my story type campaign here. For some reason lately I'm getting a lot of recommendations for 2K19 stuff. Probably because the 2K19 stuff storylines are hella better than actual storylines in WWE. My favorite all-time WWE game is probably this or the WrestleMania 19 game for GameCube. Is it worth it, man? I might have to buy it for Xbox. I can't skip this, actually, so... Let me see if I can make it a little bigger here. You can all see it, right? I can see it on my screen. Let's make sure everyone else can see it. Let's minimize this a little bit. That way we can still have everything going here. Alright. Hey, look at that shit. I'll have to buy it, because it's only like $30 right now, which I wouldn't mind spending $30 on a new game. I haven't bought a fucking new video game in probably 2 years. I think the last game I bought was probably like one of the Modern Warfare 2 games. Okay, so I can't remember how I did this. I had this set up a certain way when I played this last week, and I don't know if I remember how to fucking play it, so I will lose. Oh, here we fucking go, man. I'm not sure what to play. Oh man, this is hilarious. Let's go to Raw when it was good. Oh, don't do that now. Okay. Let's see. Bloodshed. Fuck yeah, Bloodshed, man. We don't get that shit anymore. You know what, man? if you're interested, I think I said this, but I'm a musician myself. A lot of people don't actually know that. I bounce both channels. And one of my favorite bands of all time is Metallica and Bullet My Valentine. And I believe Bullet My Valentine's skin is on the new 2K19 game. We're going to be Canada. Who the hell want to beat the shit out of? Chris Benoit! Let's see. Farouk was called Farouk. Rip Eddie Guerrero, Rip China. Wow. You know what's sad? A lot of people here are dead. Like, she's dead. He's dead. They're alive. Scott Duhatti's alive. Grandmaster Sexy's dead. Chris Benoit's dead, of course. Fuck is that guy? Crush is dead. Crash, Jesus. Viscera is dead. British Bulldog's dead. Big Boss Man's dead. Jesus Christ. Play Chris Benoit. Alright, you got it. I'll play in honor of his life, I guess. I'm horrible. I'm going right to hell. Going right to hell. I mean, look at that 4-bit graphic, man. Wow, actually, does resemble his old music, kind of. Back when Kane was actually good. Alright, this is not going to be good, guys. This is not going to be good. I forgot to play this game already. Oh, boy. Shit. Kane's going to get beaten by fucking Chris Benoit. It's kind of hard playing this on the fucking keyboard. I play as Chris Benoit in 2K19. That's a mortal sin in the professional world nowadays. Shit, you know what I just thought of? I don't know how to fucking pin. Figure it out, I guess. Oh, yeah. Play as Chris Benoit. You know, I don't think you can buy him on the marketplace, can you? You probably have to make a creator out of him. Or create a, you know, his own character, I suppose. Alright, we're gonna pause this, 'cause I can't remember how to fucking, I can't remember any of the controls I set on here. What the hell did I put it as? Okay. Alright, so I thought. Okay. Plus to play with all the dead wrestlers anyways. Why would you go to hell? Well, I'm almost saying going to hell because the unfortunate events of Chris Benoit. I mean, it's a video game, so who the fuck cares? Hey, fuck you, Chris. Oh, okay, that's how you run. I had no idea. Kane's having him a mental breakdown, everybody. He's not really sure how to wrestle anymore. I don't know how the hell I did that, but, well, what delayed. Oh, I think H was the pin. We're gonna pause it again. I can't remember how to fucking pin. We're gonna look at that real fast. I feel like it's the first thing I should have looked up was how to pin. Let's see. It was either G or number 5. All right, let's see what happens. Should I? I mean, if I bought 2K19, I made a series, like a kind of like a fun my campaign series. Would you guys watch? Like I literally only buy it to make content with it, and to play, of course. But when I play it, I'd probably just go live with it, or I'd probably make a video off of it. So, would you guys watch it if I played it? That wasn't it. Well, it's not G, so. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure. Dude, fucking do something. Do something! Figure it out! Oh, fuck you, Chris. Kick you right back to fucking WCW. I suck. This game's tough on keyboard, guys. WWE needs to put him back in the game. It sucks without him. Man, I wish. I mean, that's kind of like the same fight as the Hall of Fame. Everyone's like, you know, as a professional wrestler, he probably deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, which I would agree to an extent. But unfortunately, that baggage of him murdering his family and then taking his own life, it comes with a price, and it comes with that baggage, unfortunately. So that's the unfortunate part, is that no matter what happened, it can't be taken back. Oh shit, my finisher. Oh, this match is a hell lot better than Raw's. Oh, fuck. You know, man, I don't know how to fucking even pin. His spirit said sorry. He loves his fans. I believe in ghosts. I don't know, man. It just depends. It's just a damn shame the whole thing happened. It is a damn shame. Not what I mean, dude. I believe in ghosts a lot, actually. So, actually, they believe. When I say they, my fiance and a couple of their friends believe that our house is actually haunted. Oh, fuck. Kick out, Kane! Jesus. So I believe in ghosts. Oh, shit. Comes a fucking crossface. Reverse. Boy, this match is taking forever just to get a fucking victory here. God damn. dude. I might just have to get my Xbox controller. The problem is that, like, my Xbox controller is kind of falling apart. So, it's like, I have to, like, wire a certain way. I have to buy a new controller. I did have a wireless one, but my dog, she was a puppy, fucking chewed it up. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, shit. Benoit's spirit beats old Kane. Wow, that's pretty intense shit, man. There was a, turn down a little bit here. There was a, my parents' house, there was a girl who died of polio in the 1930s. We live, in the area where oil was a big boom, in the turn of the century, in the 1900s. And, apparently they were part of that family of the oil, and I had a little girl in our family. She died of polio, and oddly enough, they believe it was my bedroom that I was in, and my parents' house was pretty haunted. It was pretty haunted, and I believe it was always from her. And oddly enough, they had the funeral in the living room, which was kind of creepy. So, I believe in ghosts. I 110% believe in ghosts, man. They're real. They're around. Can I get a rip in a chat here? Fiance just said she just bought 17 rounds of shots at the bar. Can I get a rip? R.I.P. everybody. Rip. 17 fucking rounds? Thank God we don't have a joint account. It's a girl child here. Parents beat her to death till she bled. Wow. That's some scary shit, man. That's some scary shit right there. Just a reminder, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, my other music channel, JCarg Music. You know what to do. Follow me, hit my Patreon, PayPal. Any type of donation will be greatly appreciated. It goes right to the channel to fund everything I do here on YouTube, every platform. Not necessary, but not a lot of people like my content. In order for me to do my content, I have to, unfortunately, have money to survive and play. I didn't make the rules. I'm just letting you know. But even a follow would be greatly appreciated. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me tonight on a Saturday night. Let's see. We'll do one more match, and then I think we get the hell out of here. Let's go. And SmackDown was good as well. Maybe Undertaker. Let's do Stone Cold. Why not? Look at those fucking graphics. Look at them graphics, y'all. This is shit I remember I hate. I remember they used Undertaker's theme song as Monday Night Raw's theme song. Probably because we couldn't get the fucking American Badass theme copyrighted to go through. Back when wrestling was good. Wrestling was so good back in the day, now it just fucking sucks. Oh fuck, am I ready yet? God damn, dude, that's fucking terrifying. I mean, fucking nightmares tonight. If you're being legit, that's fucking terrifying. Might not go to your house. Hopefully y'all don't live near me. Kidding, bro. Come on, man. You're 100% serious, dude. That's fucking terrifying, man. Wow. Sorry to hear that, man. That's just terrifying. I've heard some pretty fucking scary stories, but that's something else. That's just fucking brutal. Was that recent, or was that like in the last 100 years? Like, do you know when that was? Jeez, I can't fucking wrestle right now. Wasn't that fucking good? It looks recent. That's even more terrifying. Was this in your house, you said? Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked here, man. Oh, dude, you're gonna be fucking heebie-jeebies with that shit, man. Oh shit, I'm gonna get stunned here. That's it, match over. Match fucking over. Oh no, I'm still alive. Oh, dude, you're playing with some hardcore shit on the spirit box, man. Do an EVP, that's even creepier with those old tape recorder machines, you know what I'm talking about? Watch an episode of Ghost Adventures, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Is she an older girl or is she young, like a child? Dude, I can't fucking... I suck at this game, man. I was playing pretty good the other night when I was playing this, and I can't remember how to fucking play anything. She's a team. Oh, wow. That's a damn shame, dude. Some people, man, just it's a scary thing out there. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. What the fuck did I just do? I want to get out of this full screen. I do want to pause though. I want to double check something with. Let's figure out how to fucking pin. I think it's H. Okay, we'll try H. Oh, I won't do that. Oh shit, hang on. This last time it froze. Fuck. Let me go and freeze it here. Bro, you're freaking me out, man. How the hell did we get from Bray Wyatt to this girl getting murdered? Sadly. I don't know. I'm trying to get... Why won't it let me... Come on, man. Don't be a cock. There we go. Okay, let's try this again here. Alright, we're good. She reminds you of Sister Abigail? Man, she must be either really, like, nice but scary. Man, that's, like, horrifying. Dude, you need to call a priest or a counselor. One of the two. Call both. Call scientists, too. Call the Undertaker. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get killed here. Oh, shit. Come on, bro. Come on, Undertaker. Man, wishing I had a fucking pen. We're gonna figure it out as we go, though, I guess. What's the fucking pin? I might just take the L here, bro. Get in the fucking ring. No, don't stop clapping. It's not a fucking concert. Get your ass in there. Oh, great. It's okay. This is the time when the Undertaker got fat, so. Maybe it was people that are excited to be there. All cardboardy and shit. She only hurt me a couple of... Bro, I don't know whether to believe it now at that point. That's crazy. Sounds like he's gonna fucking scrunchie it to his face. What the fuck? I forgot you could do that. With a bundle of roses? Do it. You won't. You pussy. You won't. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude, how do you pin? What if it's Jay? Nope. That's just a taunt. Well, I believe if they're like, you know, within, you know, stuck in their past life or whatever, they definitely could do, you know, shit like that. All right, I'm letting Taker. He can have him. He can have his way with me. We'll just watch. Ding. That's what rattle noise is. Alright, well, I'm getting off this fucking thing. This is stupid. I can't wrestle. Alright. Alright, guys. I'm out of here. Getting pretty tired. I'm running very little sleep. But channel update. If what we're going to do is on Monday night, we are going to go live after Raw like usual. SmackDown, I should, unless something else happens. We're going to go live after Raw and SmackDown this week. We'll be with both shows. Cardcast will be up. Episode 5 will be up by probably Wednesday or Thursday or Friday of next week. Just depends on my schedule. Probably Friday, to be honest with you. My parents are, like I said. So if you guys want to come up here, you know, Monday night after Raw, you know it's going to be a shitty show. We'll come up here and talk about Raw then. So in the meantime, follow me on Twitter for all updates. Hit subscribe. Hit that bell button. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. And this kind of rainy Saturday night where I'm at. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. I will see you guys Monday night.